back out again for another look for a deer. We didn't have any luck last time, but I was up here a couple of weeks back and got one, so try our luck here again. There's been quite a few around. We've just seen some in one of the fields down the bottom there as well by the road, so that's a good sign. So we'll head down into these fields and have a look here. So this is where we stood last time, and we had a deer come wandering just down through this field here, and we managed to just step out and step round, get the rifle on it, and take the shot through that gap. But yeah, this is generally quite a good spot. They tend to come up along the side of the hedge here, or out the trees at the bottom there. So we'll wait here until it gets dark. So generally they'll come out across that field, or they'll come up from the bottom here. So this is a pretty good place to wait, with the covering that behind us to sort of act as a bit of a block for the silhouette. Fox out in this field. Yeah. Hey! Hey! Well, at least we got one there. Wasn't a deer, but typically Mr. Fox Magnet spots a fox and just gave a little squeak and come trotting straight in. So it's probably only 50 or 60 yards. It was pretty close. So yeah, easy shot. One in the bag. There we go. And that is a dog fox. Nice fox. Good. It's a good start to the evening. So we can find another one. Right, so yeah, again we didn't really luck with the deer on that one, but we did get that bonus fox at the end. Really deer are the main sort of priority here because there's quite a lot about, but we just didn't get lucky, so it just happens. So we're going to go on to a different farm now where they got a bit more of a fox problem, so we go down there, have a look and see if we can get another one. Okay, so we've just got a fox has just gone into this field just here. No, tell a lie, he's coming straight towards us. I can't shoot him here because the hounds are too close, but you might be able to see him on the camera. He's just coming across this field. He's pretty close. Pick up eye shine or not? Oh, he's going back, he's over near the hedge, so hopefully he'll go through and he'll go into the next field. Right, we're heading down to the bottom corner of the field, and we might be able to get a clear shot from there. So they've got two of them out in the field there. They're pairing up, they're mating or starting to. Yeah, they're definitely following each other around. Yeah, he's just trying to mate her now. I just need it to come clear of the sheep. Looks like he stopped at the hedge. Let's go down and have a look, see if we can get a bit closer, see what he's still there. Let's go and see what he's doing. Might have gone over, I don't know. Let's go have a look. Well, that's a good fox. That is a big one. Decent size. Thought they were staring nuts on him. That's a big dog fox, that one. And the vixen dropped on the spot. This one trotted off across the field, which was quite surprising because he's hit through the chest. It's obviously hit his lungs. He's got a lot of blood coming up. So he wasn't going to go far. I was surprised he went as far as he did, to be honest. Probably because the one at the front, the vixen, she soaked most of that up, I think. But yeah, it's a double whammy, that one. 2 foxes, 1 bullet. That's ideal. That's kind of this time of year when they're pairing up and mating, you quite often get opportunities like that. But that was a tricky one. I was watching them for quite a while because they're in and out amongst the sheep, so we had to wait for a safe opportunity between the sheep and safe backstop. And they just come together at the right time and bosh, 2 down. So it's an ideal opportunity, like I was saying, to sort of get, very often you get a chance to get both of them like that. If you don't get the opportunity to get both, then take the vixen first. But yeah, now's the time though. We now start December, so from now to probably mid-January they'll be pairing up and mating. But foxes, they're like dogs basically, and ferrets and stuff like that. They only come into breeding season for a very short window. You always see stuff on Facebook and that, people going on about cubs in December and this, that and the other, but the reality of it is, yeah, you know, nature's a funny thing and odd things happen sometimes, but by and large the majority of the cubs and that, you won't start seeing them till, well, until the spring, March, April. So and you can tell as well that they're coming into season the way they're following around each other. You notice well on the dog foxes, their bollocks drop, and yeah, they're keen to mate. Very often as well, the like the prey distress calls and that, they don't work so well this time of year. They're not interested. They're more interested in shagging basically. So, so yeah, that's where we're at. So let's go and find the vixen then, see what damage is on that one. Right, so there's the vixen. So on this one, I had to aim a little bit further back. It's just shot her basically straight through the through the sort of stomach and lower chest area. But yeah, she was at the front and he was standing behind, so there was just a brief opportunity where about there, and the chest of the other fox was perfectly aligned. So, and she went straight down, and the other one, he went out across the field for a little way. But yeah, that's 2 down. Good. Actually shot quite a lot off this farm recently. I shot 2 last time I was there, I think 4 before that. So pretty much each visit is at least 2 foxes a time. So it's just incredible the numbers that come off of this this particular bit of ground.
Why is that, do you reckon?
It's mostly because we've got quite a lot of houses and stuff around. There's kind of a housing estate over that side of the farm, and there's another one over that side, and then we've got an industrial estate and a railway line down the bottom there. We've got some busy A roads and stuff, and then we've got some open hills and stuff behind that. So there's quite a lot of waste ground over there down by the housing estate, and I think a lot of them come off of that waste ground or cut through that waste ground. So I think that's just basically the sort of the influx kind of comes from mainly from that area. So yeah, kind of semi-urban foxes this lot. Right, well, we've had a good result there. We've had 2 1 shot, which I was very pleased with, and we had the one earlier at the other place. So yeah, 3 for the evening. I think we'll call it quits. It's weather's coming in a bit now. It's getting a bit miserable. Luckily we've got the right sort of gear on though to sort of keep the weather out, so it's not too bad. But I just don't like getting the rifle all wet and that, especially with thermal and electrics and whatever. Water and electrics don't mix too well. So I think we'll knock it on the head before we get absolutely soaked anyway. But yeah, but a good evening.